Alright guys, let's look at rips. Okay, so for those of you that don't know, I don't really know why it's called a rip. That's a rip when you create the momentum with one hand to wrist wrap it around the next hand. Okay, so I'm assuming the reason that I've been asked for this tutorial is so that you can see it in slow motion, because there's very little to it. If you want to practice this move, you need to start off with the half wrist rolls, okay? And what you're aiming for with anything like this is to be able to slow it down and control it. When you first get into these kind of moves, instinctively you want the whole thing to go around as fast as you can, and you'll be trying to do it too fast to keep the momentum going, and it'll be flicking off your hand. That's not where the skill lies. The skill in these things is being able to do it slow and controlled. As slow and controlled as you possibly can. That's skill. Okay, so when you start with your half wrist rolls, and that's all you need to learn. You don't really need to go for full wrist roll at this stage. I want you to try to really slow it down and feel that movement, okay? Rather than just trying to rush it out before gravity catches up with it. It's a mistake that many people make, and it'll slow down your learning process because you're not really performing the trick. Gravity is, I can't really explain it. Okay, so once you've got the half wrist rolls down, you're going to hold your hands opposite ways, and the way to get into this is obviously halfway through a spin. If you're doing your wrist rolls, for example, catch it in the other hand, okay, and you'll end up in this position, and it will lead on to the old double. Okay, so that's what you're aiming for, really. The funny thing about that is that you can twist it and you end up back in the same place, and you can do it the opposite way. That's quite fun. But for now, we're just looking at one hand at a time. Okay, so all you want to do is that exact same momentum, but you're causing it with this hand rather than with a wrist flick. Okay, so that was obviously my wrist. This time I'm going to push with this wrist. So just push it over. Easy as that. You can do it, you can do it vertically and climb upwards. That's like climbing a ladder, or you can climb down a ladder the same way. Up, or you can do it horizontally. Whatever, experiment. I like to use the rip style to just change the momentum of my spins. So change the direction. Just to add a little stall into your performances. I like that double one as well. Don't know what it's called. If anybody knows, please comment. I'll add it into the title.